Vote yes, vote no, but in some cases, voting no can also mean yes. In this year's general election, voters across Washington state were left to vote on 4 different initiatives. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports what yes or no really means when it comes to voting on them.
Let's Go Washington has brought forward 7 different initiatives this year, 3 of which the state legislature approved without appearing on the ballot, leaving the 4 other initiatives to appear on the ballot for voter approval or rejection. One of the 4 is Initiative I-2117. Spokeswoman Holly Balch says this initiative is about saving people money, and part of that is by removing the Climate Commitment Act. Balch says this is how voting yes on I-2117 would help.
Essentially, the are just passing their costs down to drivers and making them cover the cost of the carbon credits. So as soon as those carbon credits go away, we're confident that the prices will also decrease, because that's what we've seen any other time carbon credits have been instituted across the nation.
But Ben Franklin Transit says voting yes could cut into some of their services. One aspect of the CCA is that it provides supplemental funding for transit agencies, which in turn allows transit agencies to offer special programs. BFT's Chief Planning and Development Officer Kevin Sliger says BFT gets about $3.5 million a year in support grants and about $1.9 million a year in special needs funding. If that funding were to go away, Sliger says those costs could trickle down to fair pricing or even routes.
We're getting prepared to potentially have to reduce services in some areas, either on our bus routes or our Connect service. Really, we're trying to figure out what are the impacts going to be if it is approved.
Voting yes on this means that you want the CCA to go away, where voting no means you want the CCA to stay. Another measure is I-2109, Repeal Capital Gains Tax Initiative. Right now, the state of Washington will tax you 7% if you decide to sell your assets if they are valued over $250,000. If you vote yes, it means you don't want to be taxed on those assets. But if you vote no, it means you want the tax to stay so it continues to flow into the Education Legacy Trust account. Initiative 2124 is the initiative opt-out of long-term service insurance program. For this initiative, if you vote yes, you want everyone to be able to choose if they want WellCares or not to be deducted from their paycheck. As of 2023, the tax rate was 58 cents per $100 of earnings. If you vote no, that means you want WellCares to stay as is. Initiative 2066, the natural gas policy measure, is the initiative deemed for the people. If you vote yes, it means you want to allow residential homes and small businesses to keep the natural gas services if they choose to. If you vote no, it means you want the state and local governments to restrict the use of natural gases in buildings. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Monique. And coming up in our next half hour, Monique reminds us of some of the propositions and bonds that people are voting on.